I got it right this time. Are you guys hearing me okay? Oh, yep, I can hear myself on here. Let me zoom in. Your kitty sneak peek. Really excited, yes. I managed to put 2 cats into the new release coming up.
Jay, how many kitties do you have? And what do they look like?
Hi Renee, hi Josephine. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know tonight's election night, so it might not be quite as busy. But the secret letter is in the description, so make sure you grab that. Keep it a secret, don't announce it. Let's see. I don't want that white showing in the corner. There we go.
Hello, Ruthie. We were trying to send you your calendar today. We don't have your address. If you get a chance, can you email us your address to info@scrappytailscrafts.com?
And if Billy Dean's in the chat, we did ship your calendar out today. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in today. We really appreciate it. I'm back with my mom, and I'm staying one more day, so she will be back tomorrow, and then I'll be at my house for the launch, so.
Okay, so Jay has 2 cats. Lennox is all gray and white, and Kaiser is almost all black with a tiny little spot of white on his chest.
Thank you, Ruthie. I probably could have looked her up in the system. I'm sure she's bought something before. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me pull in my calendar. We are on day 5. This is, I think, the biggest one of the calendar, or the second to biggest. And today you should have the tree. I think in my premiere chat, or yeah, my showcase video, I put this as day 12, but we ended up switching the angel and the tree. So you should have the tree. And also a solid star and an intricate star. And that is all that's in day 5.
I think this is the very biggest die, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. So I'll put it on the black so you guys can see what we are working with today. Is anyone else opening their calendar with us? And
Josephine also got a cat. All right, we're all kitty people here.
We have, or my mom has a golden retriever too.
Yeah, I've got a whole zoo.
So we love animals. Okay.
I guess we should get started. Well, thank you for joining us on this exciting election night. It's gonna be a crazy night, I guess.
All right. Do you want to show what you're doing, or are you keeping it a surprise?
Yeah, I'll keep it a surprise. That's what you said I should do.
Okay.
Or maybe I should show it.
You can show it.
Okay. So I'm gonna show you guys my prototype, which is not, made to look pretty, but I'm gonna use the tree to create like a little candy holder. So I hope you guys can see that. It's gonna close up here, and obviously I'm gonna decorate it with all the detail in that detail layer. and it's going to get a star up here, also with a detail layer, and that's going to hold it together. But basically this little platform down here is just big enough to hold 2 candies. If you like these little Rocher balls, or if you like little Lindt balls or something, it would hold 2. And you can glue them straight on. You don't have to do the little baggie, but the baggie's kind of cute. If you don't want it showing, you could probably just do 1 ball in the center. Obviously, you can use like little Hershey's nuggets, or you can fill this little bag with some M&Ms or some nuts or something like that too. So that's what I will be working on today.
And Josephine, the description is under the title. So, Countdown to Christmas Ornament Series Day 5, and then below that it says 19 people are watching, started 5 minutes ago, and then there's a little button that says More. You click the More button, and that secret letter is in the bottom of the description. Okay, and today I will just be creating another honeycomb because the tree has a really cool pattern that my mom wanted to share. So do you have the pattern?
It's either in that pile or over on this one.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
So that one, right?
Yeah. And there's another one. Second half.
No,
Might be in that pile.
that's the angel.
Hmm.
Yeah, no. So I'll just do this pattern for the whole thing, I think, because I'm only doing 1 color.
Well, the other pattern is exactly 3, and it's exactly offset to this one.
Oh, I can figure that out then.
Yeah. So it's right here, and then right here. And I didn't write it on. Oh, look, I put it on the side, on the back side.
okay.
Hey, I was smarter.
Okay,
Alright.
so here's the pattern for the tree that I'm doing. If you guys, I will again put it in the group chat or the Facebook group so that you can reference that. So screenshot this. This will be half the trees that I do, and then the other half will be this pattern. And then I will offset the 2.
Actually, go back again. So when she's halving the trees, she's gonna use this pattern.
Oh, okay.
And then when you
Glue them together.
when you glue them back to back,
I will
that's
do
when
this
you're gonna
pattern.
use that pattern.
So I'll keep this over to the side. So this is the one I'm gluing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, first glue job, and then I put over here second glue job.
Okay.
All right.
So let me just show. I'll show 3 of them real quick, and then I will let my mom take over because you guys probably know how to do the honeycombs at this point.
Oh, and you don't have to go by this pattern. This just makes it really, really fluffy and pretty. But you can definitely go for any pattern you like.
And I am going with only 30 layers today. We usually do between 30 to 40, so I'm doing it on the low end because I'm going to do something a little bit different at the end. And I want, so here,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I like to do dots. So I'm doing dots for the 1/2 inches here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just follow my
And
pattern.
then down here,
Mm-hmm. And then
and right in the middle.
yeah, perfect.
So I will oops, sorry.
You're alright. I
So
got
then
attacked by the trees.
So again, I'm following the dots that are on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dots. I can get it.
I got it.
Okay. And then I'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I'm gonna do, oh, and then I will just fold them. I am using the 24-pound paper that we sell for the calendar. I chose the green color. I'm gonna do all green. I'm not gonna do any other colors for this ornament. So again, just folding them in half. And then I will do the rest of mine off camera. Like I said, I have 30 layers for this ornament, and I'm gonna do all of my halves the exact same way.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna grab my goodies if that's all right. I have pre-cut some of my stuff. Let's see, keep some of this to the side for now. All right. So basically, I am gonna start out with just a pretty green color here that is very similar to Sabrina's, but I went for a heavyweight. This is, I think, 100 pound, so it's a pretty solid piece of paper. So I cut out the solid tree twice in this pretty green pattern, and you know, you can obviously cut this out of pattern paper or any color if you're choosing, but I got two. And I also cut two pretty gold ones, which is this. So this was this die here, and then our intricate layer piece, that's the gold one here. So 2 and 2. And I also cut, we have some things flying around because we have our fan on. It's still hot in Florida, you guys. It's November, but you wouldn't know it. And then I cut a green solid star, and I cut two pretty sparkly designer ones. And I'm going to put these to the side. These are actually for my extra.
Yes, Anderson, we switched the angel and the tree for day 5.
So that's all the cutting that you have to do. So my project is super fast. Now for this little bottom here, what I did is I cut the tree one or two more times from the same green cardstock as my tree. But as you can see, I only cut the bottom wedge. Don't know if you guys can see that. So when I'm looking at the die here, this piece is actually this piece right down here, this last third of the tree. And I did that twice. And when I was cutting that, and I'll show you guys, I don't know, you probably already know how to do this, but I basically made sure that it did not cut away this bottom edge. And the way that you avoid the bottom edge from cutting into your paper is basically just by overhanging your die cutting plates so that this is basically not wedged tight in there, and so then it will not cut the bottom off. So I started out with two pieces of green paper that were longer than what I needed, so that I would then at the end have this little extra rectangle at the bottom of my last third. And Sabrina asked me to show you guys how to do that on a white piece of paper. So, got a big old piece of white paper here, and we're going to be doing this twice. So basically, I'm just going to look at this last wedge here. I'm just going to mark this up a little bit so maybe we can see this better. So slide your tree up on your page a little bit, because we want this little rectangle here at the bottom. And for my candy, so I used the Rocher balls. That's kind of how I gauged how wide I wanted this to be. If you use like the little Hershey's nuggets, you know, you can kind of see about how wide you want it. Obviously, you can make this as wide or as skinny as you want it to be based on what you're filling your little tree with. But let me just measure about how tall this little rectangle is down here. I think it is, well, it looks like it's about 1 3/4 of an inch. So we'll go with 1 3/4 of an inch around here too. And I mean, this doesn't have to be perfect, but you want obviously both trees to be the same. Yeah, maybe put them a little bit taller. There, maybe right about there. That's maybe a little too much. There. So I'll leave myself a little mark here. And then I'm just planning on basically cutting right along here. About this high up. And if this is not exactly straight, you can obviously go after it with your scissors too. Alternatively, you can cut the whole tree out and just slice it, you know, whichever way you want to go. Alright, so that's about what we want to cut. This down here will be my rectangle. Does that look about right? So in the end, my little shape is going to look like that. Not too pretty, but you know, you kind of get the idea. And I will need 2 of those. Now what I did is I cut 2 pieces of paper and I cut them at the same time, which is kind of fun because that way you also get a pretty nifty little score line at the bottom. But you can definitely do them one at a time. So for today's sake, I will do just one. So on your cutting plates, and I apologize, mine are kind of crazy looking. We do a lot of cutting around here. Going to just trim my piece of paper down a little bit. There we go.
The dies for the tree and the star are gorgeous. Thank you. The tree is probably the second prettiest one in the set.
Agreed.
Let's see what else people are saying.
All right. So you guys can kind of see here where I'm at.
White on green would be really pretty.
Absolutely. All right, so my machine works with the cutting plate up. So when you position your tree, you want to make sure that this little edge down here that cuts the bottom of your tree, that is just off your mats. And you don't want any pressure on that little piece down there. And then you want to make sure that your piece of paper that you're putting on top is going to overhang here as well. And it's going to feel a little weird, but trust me, it'll work. So this is how we want to do it. We just put our second plate on top. And I'm just going to run this through really fast so you guys can see what it looks like. And I have like a little arm in the way here, so I hope this will come out straight.
People are saying it's warm in Virginia and Pennsylvania. It seems like it's a much warmer fall than usual. I'm still gluing off to the side, guys.
Oh, it did slide on me. The paper did.
Oh,
Gotta do it again.
Redo.
I'm sorry. There's like Sabrina's arm for her camera is right in my way. But I'll do it again. So these are those Empress plates, and
it usually never happens.
yeah, exactly. So what did I do with my piece of paper? The magnet is really, really strong, but I literally have to like go around this little thing in the center of the table, so. I'm just gonna get me another little piece of white paper here, and we'll do it again. So it's, you know, barely hanging on down here. Oops, that's what I meant. I probably shook you guys just now. If I did, I'm sorry. Let's see, make sure it doesn't do this little number on me again. Well, I think it will. You guys might have to take my word for it. Not sure if it moved again. I really hold it down. Well, I guess we got lucky. Didn't do it this time. Alright, so I know this looks kind of weird, right? here, we just want to cut across so that we
Go up a little bit.
we have this little edge there. And then here I'm just going to go down a little ways. And this little thing in the center doesn't have to be perfect because beneath the candy you can't really see it, but you guys kind of know now how this piece came together. Alright, so you do get a little score line there, which is nice. And so this little wedge will fit right behind your tree. So you see this is now a little bit wider than my green piece was. But like I said, for different things you might want it a different width. I was telling Sabrina you can also make a little box right here and put a tea light in it. And if you happen to use this die to cut straight into the base, the light from your tea light would come through.
You can't cut it through the base.
Yeah, I tried it actually. You just have to cut it once solid, and then once you have the solid piece, then you use this piece over the top of this.
Yeah.
So you have to cut the same piece of
really
paper
close
twice.
to the edge.
It works though. So anyways, then this would basically, imagine it would look just like this. And then you would have the light of the tea shining through, which is, of the tea light shining through, which would be kind of pretty. I ran out of time. Otherwise, I would have done that little thing for you guys too.
We can probably do that one in an upcoming.
Yeah.
We have 7 more days left, so.
So, but you guys kind of see where I got this little wedge from. And this exact thing you can pretty much do with any shaped die that you have. You know, you can do this with, you know, you have to have a straight line at the bottom, but any tree you already have, a little house that you might have already, like a shaped house, hint, hint, Sabrina might have one of those coming up. You can do the same thing. Alright, so this is how this little piece came about. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue all my pieces together and create my little tree. So this was an easy little project. Thank you, Sabrina. I'm just going to glue down.
Okay, let me see what people are saying. 76 degrees today in New York. I live 90 minutes from Canada. It should be much colder. Haven't had any snow, which is very weird. Minnesota, 45 degrees, which feels like 40 because the wind. Still 2 degrees warmer than usual.
Oh my gosh.
76 sounds really nice though. It's like in the 80s here, which I really like hot weather. So I don't mind it, but it definitely doesn't feel like Christmas as we're making all these Christmas projects.
It sparkles on our table. But other than that, it sure doesn't feel like Christmas, that's for sure.
57 in Wisconsin.
That's really warm too, isn't it?
I think so. I mean, it's November. It seems like it should start snowing now in some states. Alright, so I have completed all of my halves for my honeycomb. So now I'm going to flip my mom's cheat sheet over. Again, you can screenshot it. So these are the ones this is the pattern I'll do to attach all of my halves. So I have a line here. Wait, scratch that. I'm going to start from the base and go almost to the edge, but I'm going to leave the edge a little bit open just so that it'll be easier to fan out. And then this looks like it's right in the middle. Again, I left a little bit there. And then this one right here. So let me do another one of those. Following this pattern.
Oh, and you forgot the dot.
Oh, there's a dot at the top there. There we go. So a dot there, a dot here, right in the middle of the third triangle, and then the first third of that last triangle.
So basically it should be an exact offset of how you did it the first time. So your lines should not be in the same spot.
I will post the cheat sheet into the Facebook group. I keep forgetting to link the Facebook group in the chat, in the description, but it's Scrappy Tales Crafters on YouTube.
Oh, on Facebook.
Sorry, Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely join us and tell all your friends about the page too. There's loads of inspiration out there. Most of our designers post their projects up there, and a lot of our customers do too. So you get even more inspiration. I'm still gluing my little pieces on. I'm gonna put that one on this one, I think.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
This is the one where I cut it just a little too short. So I'll put on the ugly one.
So I'm just stacking my halves together right now.
Gosh, the overlay on this die is really pretty.
Okay, those are my lines. I'm gonna add one more, and then I'll do the rest off camera the exact same way.
Yeah, you see guys, I can make an ugly tree like this, and Sabrina can make it look like this. She's very talented.
Okay, guys. So you can already see. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna show you yet. I'm gonna let it dry.
Yeah, give it a little second. If you think you're getting too tight on the middle one, maybe you leave that one out open, because
That's all right.
You had these ones really correct,
Worst
right?
case, they can cut more if I'm having problems, but I am using the 24-pound paper, which is a lot nicer for this.
Yeah, we have some more of this paper. We actually just restocked. The blue and white was already gone. So we just restocked. If you don't have any paper yet, make sure you get some. I think blue and white better too than red and green. How about you, Sabrina?
I don't know.
Gee, so many little details to put my glue on.
I use pretty much every color combination for winter. I don't have a favorite. I kind of like all of them.
Alright, so I got this little guy done. He looks really pretty. So here's my two pretty pieces. And then here are my two green pieces that I'm going to use for the bottom. So I'm going to glue this part up right here that looks like the bottom third of our tree. And I'm going to glue it right behind my pretty tree. So it should line up perfectly because you use the same die. So it looks really good. And alright, I'm going to do the same on the other side to the second tree. You can use dry tape glue if you want, but I think this is good.
Haven't had any snow. I like the teal and craft and white trees you did with the retro release. Yes.
Okay.
Teal and pink are good pastel combo.
So now I'm going to have my two trees with the little bottoms attached, and I'm just going to glue one bottom inside the other one, just like so. And that's going to make your bottom pretty strong too, because that's like two 100-pound pieces of cardstock glued on top of each other. So it's definitely going to hold us some candy down here with no problem. And So again, it's not gonna have to be super perfect, but try to line it pretty close so that the tree tops here are going to line up pretty good there at the end, if you guys can see that. So, yeah. All right. So now to the fun part, the candy. All right, so I was gonna show you, I can do the 3 little Hershey's nuggets. They fit like perfectly down here. Isn't that cute? So you can just glue them straight on here. Obviously you would want to use dry tape on that. But we decided we put them in a little cellophane bag. It makes it so that the glue doesn't touch the candy. So I'm going to do the best I can to use just a little cellophane bag here. I'm going to see if I can line my candy up in here. And I'll do this off camera, but basically I'm just going to line them up exactly how I had them sitting here, but inside my bag. The best I can.
You want me to do it?
It's
not too loud.
You can if
I
you
can
want
do it
to.
far away from the camera.
Well,
Got
the
it.
balls were easier, but yeah. Oh, she's taken it a little ways away.
I know, like, some people have a phobia against certain sounds. And I think this is one of the sounds.
Yeah, that is pretty loud. So while she's doing that, I think I'm gonna glue up my, oh, well that didn't,
Oh, you wanted the opposite?
no, I want them to stand like this way.
Hold on. So, but just vertically, right?
Well, just use the balls, it'll be easier.
Okay. Just know you can do the nuggets, if you like the nuggets.
Yeah, and then make sure that the wrapper is facing the bottom of the bag. Yeah, so the Lind balls, I think would fit too. And of course, M&Ms or something like that would be great. You got it? Alright, so I'm going to glue this little guy up on both sides because we'll see it from both sides of the tree. So I'm going to have a second sparkly one that I'm going to put on this side.
I don't know.
I'll just glue the little bricks down without the baggy bin on.
I don't know how
I
you
have
got it
the
that
other
way.
one.
Maybe when you
that-
start crinkling it close.
Alright, so get this one on here. Very pretty.
Okay, I got them in. I'm just gonna scrunch the top.
There's
And-
a little rubber band over there. Alright, I got my little star ready. Yeah, you got it. That'll work.
And then you tighten it. Yeah, you can tighten it.
Perfect. Oh, didn't quite get the rubber band on there all the way. Obviously, you can put a pretty bow instead of the rubber band. But
Oh, I would do a bow.
yeah.
You can then use the rubber band to get it closed and then go over the band with a ribbon, which
You have a
You
pretty
should.
gold one?
I really like that one ribbon you found the other day that was just a straight, like it was literally a scrap of gold. But you can, maybe a thinner one makes sense.
Yeah, I'll just use one of these. How is your tree coming along?
I'm still gluing off camera.
Have you guys started making a few of these ornaments? Well, we know Jay has. He's been a busy man.
Love the green and gold.
Thank you, Tina. I personally, with the green, I love white, green, and silver the best, probably. I'm just gonna stick a little bow right here, make that look a little nicer.
Yeah, that looks better.
Yeah.
You can do another fork bow. Everyone loved the fork.
No more forks. That's funny though. I'll just try that.
Oh, you gotta do the bows for that deer. The deer card you're working on.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh.
The fork bows will make an appearance on the showcase this Friday.
You're silly. Listen, I'm not the best by hand doing bows, but I think it's pretty cute.
Yeah, show that on screen. That looks really nice.
No, it's a little bit crooked, but...
You obviously don't have to bag them. You can just glue them.
Straight onto the little green, yeah. And they actually fit really perfectly on it.
And also, the 3 nuggets. Let me show the 3 nuggets. So you could just add some double-sided tape and stick them.
They're perfect.
But we like to add the cellophane bags. Look how cute that is when you close it up and you see it on the side.
That's cute.
I think this would also work with the angel. I might redo this card for the angel one.
Well, I promised you guys on Sunday that I might have something fun for the tree, so I thought the tree was perfect for this little candy endeavor. And these would be so cute, like as a little school thing or something.
Yeah, they would be cute for Taylor's kids.
So,
I can make them pretty fast.
All I'm doing now is I'm sticking some double-sided tape at the bottom of my baggie so that I can glue it right here in the center. So I'll do this off camera, but you guys know what I'm doing. So I'm put like a couple pieces of nice strong tape on here, and then we'll glue them right into the greenery.
Cutting out 5 on white, 5 of white on green, white on red, and white on pink to make day 3, or the day 4 ornament. That'll be pretty.
Yes, definitely. Alright, gluing my little candy in here. I guess a bow is not terrible.
Yeah, show it like this. So see, my mom added double-sided tape to the bottom of the bag, so now they're stuck.
They're stuck pretty
And
good
that
in
bow
there.
is really cute. You might have to trim the top because it's...
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I will. I didn't want to trim it till it's in here, so I wouldn't trim too soon. I'm from Germany, so I grew up with these little balls, and it used to be every time somebody from Germany was visiting us, they would bring me a box of these chocolates, but now they sell them like everywhere. So...
We only have European chocolate here. My dad is...
He's a Hershey's man.
He claims that Hershey's are better than any European chocolate.
No.
And I think Hershey's is good, but it doesn't compare in my opinion. Let me know your opinions out there.
Alright, this is so cute. Look, we're getting there. It's really, really cute.
That's cute. If you have a big die, like an A7 size die, you can probably remake this and do like hot chocolate inside.
I was thinking,
Or cookies, like you said
your
earlier.
new house die.
Yeah,
would
my
be
new
perfect.
house. That could be a project for another live.
Yes.
Like any A7 size, you can put something bigger, like cookies or hot chocolate mix. I like European chocolate better, yeah.
Alright, I don't want to get anybody in trouble, and don't blame me if you love it as much as we do, but there's a Swiss company called Lederach.
It's expensive.
It is mighty expensive, but it's got to be the best chocolate under the sun. And they, I guess, came over here with like 1 or 2 stores in New York, and all of a sudden they just expanded in rapid fashion all over the place. And yeah, it is something special. So if you guys try it, you're going to be hooked, and then you're going to blame me on it, because it is expensive chocolate. But hey, gotta treat ourselves sometimes, right? Sabrina has a favorite line of hers. She'll say something like, "It's not worth the calories."
Mm-hmm.
So she'll rather eat like a really good candy, and just get a little small piece than just to eat a whole bunch of like mediocre candy. So I think that's the
Yeah, Taylor uses that phrase all the time now too. I heard that phrase on the Great British Baking Show. It really changed my outlook.
So on this side, I'm going to use a little bit of dry tape, I think, because we want it to stick together really good. And this is like glitter paper. Glitter paper is just arguably the worst product when it comes to sticking things down. All right. There. All right. So I'm going to line up the second little tip.
Oh, that's cute.
Right to my star.
I would definitely remake a bunch of those in different colors. That would be really cute.
And it's so cute, the little candies in there. I don't know how long they will be in there. I might have to test them.
They're good stocking stuffers.
Yeah, and this is such a cute little, like if you just want to hand something to the postman.
Yeah.
Or the teacher or something.
Yeah.
And it's handmade. It's special. So you guys think this is a nice way to use the dye? I think it's really, really cute. Well, Bella, I'm faster than you again.
Yeah, I have not been rushing though, because I knew you were going to talk for a while, so.
All right.
I'm just now finishing up mine.
The floor is yours.
I have 1 or 2 left here.
Oh, you're pretty fast though.
Okay.
Looks good.
So I'm hoping 30 is enough layers. I wanted this to be more open than my other ones. Oh, you forgot the little tag. Did you want the tag?
Oh.
It's probably too big.
Yeah, it looks maybe a little too.
But if you want, you could on the inside add a tag in there. But I don't think it needs anything. It's good.
It's very shiny already.
We'll use that tag on a different project later.
But isn't it cute? It's really cute.
Wait. What did I do here?
Ah.
I messed up the whole pattern there. I don't know why. Okay.
All good.
Last one. Let me just pinch this
For a minute.
You can see the glue is still in there. It's not fully dry yet.
It's still white.
Let me see if I can do something else while that dries. Oh, I can show you what I plan to do.
Maybe a quick sneak peek for Friday?
No, guys, we have not a lot of samples for the showcase. So I don't want to give away too much. I really want you guys to be surprised because we've been working really hard. I want to show you more, but go on Instagram. There's some sneak peeks on Instagram. I'll be using some really cheap dollar store glitter for this. I don't want to use my expensive glitter, just because I know I'll be using a lot of it. And then I need a tissue. Do we have tissues somewhere? Oh, I know where tissues are. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I think she's going to use the tissue paper to get it nice and gooey and sticky. And yeah, I think I know what she's going to be doing to attach her glitter. So Yeah, I kind of sort of told everyone what you're going to do with it.
Okay, I'm gonna move these off screen for now. Oh, you're decorating your other one?
Yeah, might as well.
Let's see. So I'm taking a pack of tissues. I think a paper towel would work too, but the TikTok I saw, she did the tissues, so. And what she did was she kind of made it look like that, like just crumpled it. And then she used Elmer's glue, which is probably better because you need a lot of glue, but I'll figure it out. Okay, let me see if I can open this. And see, I used less layers. This is always the nerve-wracking part.
Yeah, you just have to.
I'm going to do it off camera, guys. I'm just going to attach the ends together.
You have to manhandle it, and don't be scared to manhandle it. Sometimes it gives you a little, like it tries to jump away from you.
I don't think I have enough layers.
You need a few more layers.
Let's see.
It should work.
I usually do around 35 layers. This is only 30.
Yeah, it's like missing 10 pieces.
It keeps bouncing off.
Do you want to cut a few more real fast?
No, because if I cut more, then my technique's not going to work.
Oh yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. I can tell. She's really manhandling it.
I don't think I can do this.
Do you want me to do it? I'll close it for you.
Okay. I think I got it. I'm just holding it down. Yeah, now it's tearing apart now. Hold on, guys. I think I'm just going to add a whole... I'm going to cover the whole base with glue.
Oh, on the back? Okay. It is really pretty.
No.
You need the extra pieces.
And my idea won't work.
Can I see it? I might be able to get it to grab. She's like really, really close. She got it tight in like 2 spots. This die is a little bit taller, so it almost takes like 3 fingers to hold it shut, but she got it. So don't be scared. The paper is really pliable. Now, if you work with like 65 pound or something, it will not work.
If you do 65 pound, I have a video where I show 65 pound. You just have to use clips. See, it's not closing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go. I got it at the bottom.
Do you want my clips?
No. I think I got it.
Yeah, just hold it there for a second. She's really close to getting it. So I guess you have to have the pieces far enough apart for the glitter to stick. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
You won't see the glitter if it's not open enough.
Yeah, plus it would probably just fall right into the very center of it.
Yeah, I don't think this will work, guys.
Well, you can still glitter it up and just leave the back as is.
Let's see.
She's like so close.
I'm gonna clip it and come back to it in a couple minutes, but
yeah, just clip it.
if it doesn't work, I might just do the technique off camera and show you guys the finished result. It is a pretty honeycomb.
Yeah, the design is really pretty. I think all it would have taken maybe like 3 or 4 more sheets.
Yeah, but I definitely didn't want more layers than this.
But I feel like just leave the clip in there and do your technique.
Well, I can't do the technique until I have the tree. But it's not closing, so those extra 5 layers really make a difference, guys. I would definitely go 35 to 40 layers for your ornaments. I might be able to get this dry enough in time. If this happens, you can go back and just re-glue the areas that might have ripped apart. It's just because there's less layers, it's pulling the layers more. I'll get it.
It looks like you're really close. So guys, hang in there with us for just a second. I guess that's the fun part of being live, right? We still have 40 people on tonight.
So I have it clipped in the back. The back is not that pretty. Please ignore that. So I have a tissue that is kind of crumpled up, but I want the kind of look like a rose. And then I'm gonna just smear. I might just do a clump of glue on a little sheet. Or is there a little bowl? Hold on, let me get a bowl.
Oh, you know what, Sabrina? I think you can just put it right here. Look. How about you just use a foil?
Can I have the art glitter glue in the jar? In the big jar?
I can't reach it, yes.
Okay, I have a bowl here. I'm going to pour some art glitter glue. I would use really cheap glue for this. You don't need expensive glue. And I got my tissue. I'm going to dunk the tissue into the glue. So it's like all coated. And then I'm going to just sprinkle it on. Ooh, this looks like snow. I'm sprinkling it on the honeycomb. It's going to pick up only the raised areas.
Oh yeah, I see what you're doing.
So this is really nice. That looks like snow. But I'm going to pour glitter on it. Could do white glitter if you wanted to keep the snowy look. But I want to match my mom's project.
So it's gonna be gold today.
And the tissue, I guess it's just nice because it doesn't, it only is hitting the raised parts of the honeycomb.
Yeah.
Not all the way around.
I did another one.
I don't know if I should need more glue or not. I'm going to do another layer of glue. Again, don't use expensive glue here. This is all we have.
Oh yeah, and if you guys like to use that art glitter glue or the Barely Arts glue, I guess is the other one that's really good. They do sell them in these big bottles, and if you're refilling your own, it's like saving so much money over buying those little 2-ounce bottles. So take advantage of that.
This is also going to glue the layers together a little bit.
So you gotta be careful because you still want to see the design.
No, you'll still see the design.
I'm thinking though, if she used Elmer's glue, which does not dry clear.
No, she used Elmer's and it was beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Here goes nothing, you guys. Copy paper.
I'm trying to find, here's the
Oh wow, you soaked it.
Alright, so yeah, it has a lot of glue on it, but I love how it only touched certain raised areas. And then I have gold glitter. This is dollar store glitter. I'm not using my expensive glitter here. And just gonna sprinkle that on.
Ooh, that does look pretty.
Our glitter glue does dry clear, so does Elmer's glue.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, this might not be as pretty as I thought it would be. She definitely made it, I think she had more glue on hers.
No,
But
this is beautiful.
You guys get the idea with this. You would just add more glue. Yeah, it's kind of pretty. You can always go back and add more glue.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna tap the extra.
Oh, we are definitely shiny now.
And
oh,
then I'm
it's
gonna
beautiful.
let it dry. It's really pretty.
What do you guys think?
I'm gonna let it dry, but I do plan to add
just the bottom row would have needed just a little bit more
let me
glue,
see if
I think.
can.
I think the other ones are
Probably
good
can't
though.
go back. Ooh.
Can't go back?
No,
No.
definitely
Okay.
not. I gotta let it dry. I can probably let it dry and do another layer.
Wow, it is pretty though. And it's different than the spray-on sparkle. I'll put it up here. People can see it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna finish it because we're already at an hour. But I am gonna put some sort of loop up here and a bow probably. I could do the star. But I think I really want to use beads again. I have, well, maybe I can work on the loop right now. I have golden green ball. Can you string those up with this?
Sure.
While I clean up the glitter.
Oh yeah. It's, we're shiny.
This is a cool technique. Yeah, I saw it on TikTok.
I think it's beautiful. Oh, did you know this is like a bouncy ribbon thing? How long do you want it?
Fine. However long the loop should be.
Wow, this is probably plenty.
Yeah. And then can you string up my beads? I'm gonna clear off my hands. I definitely think if I do it again, which I definitely will, because look how pretty that is.
It's stunning.
I definitely needed more glue. I can probably go in with a second layer once that's dry. Yeah. The one TikTok I saw, she used Elmer's and cheap glitter. So that would be really fun to do with kids, I think. Well, kids are kind of scary with glitter, but...
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
I think that turned out really nice.
Haha, my table is definitely gold now.
I have to wash my hands real quick.
I'm gonna put a knot on top of your beads too so they don't move around and jingle all over, right?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure I'm not messing you up.
Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick.
She is got the sparkle all over for sure. So I got her little beads on this little stretchy ribbon, and I will let her do this, but she's gonna stick it in there, I think. Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty. Alright, let me put some glue up here. I know that's what she would be doing.
Yep.
Alright.
Look how pretty that is.
Yeah, now it's like all shiny over here. Let me see.
Oh, that has glue on it now.
Yeah. And then put your little bauble in there.
Oh, the beads are cute.
I know, I'm trying to hold it for you.
Okay, and then I do have a tag. I was going to go with either craft in white or cream and gold.
So what do you think?
I'll probably have to do it off camera because this definitely needs to dry first.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I would probably go for the white, but oh, this is stunning. Does that look
Here's
pretty?
the prettiest side. I'm holding the prettiest side.
I mean, for trying it for the first time, I think it turned out really good.
I'm probably going to go in at the bottom because the bottom didn't catch as much glue. I'm going to do a second coat with the bottom. So here's the craft tag that says from our home to yours. What are we thinking? Craft or cream and gold? Let me know, and then I will decide. Yeah, let me add more glue, and then I will hold it. Let me know what you guys think. Craft and gold, or craft and white, or cream and gold.
We definitely have one vote for cream and gold, it looks like.
Okay. Yeah, I actually really like both.
Yeah.
But the cream has gold on it, which is nice. But craft looks great with green and gold. That's why I did a craft one.
Yeah, it comes in as cream and gold for most of them.
So here's the craft. Craft and white. Cream and gold. It'll just be dangling off the beads once I add it. Let me see if I can actually. Can you hold that up there?
Mm-hmm,
Let me I have my cream and gold. Okay, we'll do that. So we have a crocodile, added a hole.
And here comes a very skinny string.
And didn't I have skinny string somewhere?
It seemed like you just had it.
Oh.
What did you do to it?
Oh, it was going to be twine. Put that. Okay, I'm going to use some just craft twine.
This is definitely still loose, babe.
Yeah, add more glue. I'll add more glue.
No, I don't think it needs more glue. I think it just needs more time.
Yeah. This is definitely one that probably would not have been great on a live because it does require the glitter to glue and the glue to dry. Here is a twine. I have glitter everywhere. Glitter is the... What is that phrase people call glitter?
I'm not sure, but they say that
Here we go.
we'll be buried with glitter on us. Oh, that tree is so cute with that gold ball up there.
I'm trying to find the pretty side. Here's the pretty side.
That honeycomb is gorgeous. I think out of all the honeycombs, this is probably the prettiest one.
Okay, I want this to dry before I start wrapping it around, but I am going to wrap it around one of the gold beads and have it dangling like that.
Yeah, we can take a picture of it.
So if you want, yes, I will show the finished photo in the group. But I think the glitter turned out way better than I thought. See, and now, I guess it didn't matter if there were more layers or not because you can't really see the honeycomb anymore.
Oh yeah, you can still see it.
You can see it on certain parts where the glitter hit. So I definitely, if I did this technique again, use much more glue, use Elmer's glue. I think runny glue, like very watery glue.
But you don't want the paper to be too soaked though, I don't think, right?
No, I definitely needed more glue. So if you have Mod Podge or Elmer's glue, I think that would be the best option. I will maybe do another coat of glitter tomorrow when this dries. Again, check out the Facebook group, the Instagram. I put all of our finished photos there. So let's see.
Yeah, I mean, if you use the Beacon 3-in-1, it will definitely, I think, work much better up in there too.
So these are the final projects. Ignore my beads. They have to dry. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today and working with us on these little trees. We can't wait to see your trees, so please upload them for us so we can see your beautiful creations. So I get to have Sabrina with me one more night tomorrow night. So for door number 6, we'll do one more of these little lives together, and then she's on her own.
No, I might have Taylor. We'll see.
Or Taylor.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the live. See you tomorrow.
See you. Take care.